Hi, this is Pete Singer. I'm the editor of Semiconductor Digest, and I'm here at SEMICON West 2024. And I'm talking to Barry O'Dowd, who's with Kuehne+Nagel. And Kuehne+Nagel is a logistics provider for the semiconductor industry and other industries. And so, Barry, there's so much investment going on in the semiconductor industry right now. And pretty soon, all these companies are going to need to install equipment. And I wondered if you could just tell us how you get involved with that and kind of some of the challenges in moving this very large and expensive and delicate equipment sometimes.
I certainly will. It's the key is the delicate equipment. So the semiconductor manufacturing equipment, as everybody here knows, is extremely delicate. It's subject to any vibrations that it might encounter during transportation, as well as varieties in weather, etc., that could cause damage to the equipment. And what we do is we work with our customers to ensure that equipment can be moved in a safe way that provides peace of mind for our customers. So most equipment is moved on an international basis. So we arrange for the transport on a global basis, working with all partners across the supply chain. And we try to make sure that that equipment is delivered on time as our customers expect it in perfect condition.
And I understand some of this equipment is very large, might need set 3 747s and 40 equipment containers and trucks. And so what's all involved with transporting that level of equipment?
Okay, well, with that level of equipment, you need special equipment to be able to transport it, both on the ground and in the air. So for the really large equipment, you need to go by freighter aircraft, and there's only a limited number of freighter aircraft types that can take the really largest pieces of equipment. We're fortunate that we have access to a lot of the freighter equipment that's out there. And as a long-term measure within Kuehne+Nagel, we secured the last 2 747 freighters to come off the production line. So we have those chartered within a fleet that we have access to, and we fly one of those aircraft really with a semiconductor bent, moving semiconductor equipment from key origins into major manufacturing locations.
Okay. And I understand at Kuehne+Nagel you've got a SemiconChain kind of program in place with 34 different sites around the world. Can you tell me a little bit about how that works?
Sure. Well, what we use our chain terminology for is where we have certified stations to do something really special. And for the semiconductor industry, we're underpinning our service with quality that we have audited with our quality department to ensure that our people have been trained, they know exactly what they need to do. Our suppliers understand what their job is to be able to move the equipment. And we have the tools to enable to plan and execute that. The key to logistics is to ensure that the weakest part of the supply chain is strengthened, and that's what we try to do with the SemiconChain solutions.
Okay. And you have people on the ground that are trained in semiconductor technology and the semiconductor industry in particular.
Yes? We do, yes. As part of our training, we train them in what the equipment is, how the equipment needs to move, and the basics of the semiconductor industry so that they speak and understand the language of our customers.
Okay. And I want to ask you too a little bit about risk management. Obviously, some of these tools are subject to theft maybe, or a lot of issues around risk management. Can you tell me how you're addressing that?
Yeah, well, everything is about managing risks on behalf of our customers, from the equipment that we use, the routes that we select, through to the quality of the service that we deliver, the security processes that we put in place for very expensive products. I mean, if you know, the new AI chips are anything from $20,000 to $40,000 a piece.
Right.
When we're deploying services for our customers, we work with our customers to try to ensure that the supply chain is resilient. And to do that, we develop tools that enable all actors in the supply chain to work together on a digital tool to identify where the risks are in that supply chain. By identifying the risk, we can work on whatever mitigations there are to be able to avoid risks to our customers in the event that those events happen. We've had plenty of experience over the last 5 years in dealing with black swan events that used to happen on a once a generation basis that now appear to happen on a much more ongoing basis.
Okay. And we've been talking mostly about equipment, but you also transport materials, wafers, package parts, spare parts, really everything, really.
Absolutely. Our solution is geared for the entire semiconductor supply chain to ensure that the fabs operate at full production and that the customers can receive their products, and we deliver those products out across the manufacturing chain and out to the end customers. We aim to secure the supply chain for the semiconductor industry from an end-to-end basis.
Okay. Well, thank you, Barry. Appreciate it.
Pete, thank you very much.